Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome everyone. We are just in the draft right now. Tonight we're playing against Brave Attractive Darlings, and yeah, this might be a very, very important game for playoff contentions. If we 2-0 tonight, we are basically guaranteed at least tiebreaker for playoffs. So that's a feels good. But we have to win those games, you know. Also, I think it's worth noting that tonight Kappa is not playing in the AD carry position. He couldn't be there, so Profane is playing AD carry tonight. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, and we all know how DBE Profane likes to, switch it up, going from mid to ADC. He's gonna have a good time there down there with stargazing.
While also being the head coach of the team.
Of
So
of
yeah,
course.
this guy can do it all.
Yeah.
Uh, I heard you are a little too quiet on the stream, mate. So if you can turn up your mic a bit,
How's this? A little
I
better?
think it should be better. Volibear being locked in for brave, attractive darlings. I'm gonna say bad, but it's not because I discredited the enemy team. It's
Yeah.
basically the name. And Trundle is picked up for DBE as an answer. And it's pretty interesting to see that Sivir is banned out. The mini rework really gave her a lot of power.
Mm.
And I'm pretty happy about it because that's a champion that I really love. Zaya is being locked for Profaned.
So
So
we
it's
might
gonna be a
see
Zaya on
we
the
might
bot
see
lane.
Rakan being played by Stargazing. I would love to see it. He's been popping off with the Rakan, specifically like in the last match, and he's been all around good for like every time Rakan is picked by DBE, the other enemy team should be scared.
Yep, and I wonder if they are gonna pick it to contest it, but no, it's gonna be the Nautilus. So we might have the Rakan, yeah. And I'm really hoping for it because it's really, really, really interesting to see stargazing on it. And Jin is locked as an answer to the Zaya. Not quite a fan of that matchup, but I think it's more Zaya favored. Ooh, and the Hevlin is being hovered. Will it be the Hevlin on the bot lane? I mean, if you pick the Evelyn right now, you're basically stopping you from getting the Rakan. Swain is gonna be picked up
Okay.
for DBE. I wonder if it's support or mid or maybe top.
I think it would be good on Min's. He's really good with mages, with stargazing. I would love to see Rakan still being picked here, but I'm not sure if the
Yeah, but
enemy
I
team might let it
I don't
through.
think they'll let it through.
Yeah. And Silas is banned. Silas has actually been a really meta pick. He's really good for the roams, for early ganks, for stealing the ultimates from the other team. So I'm not surprised to see it being banned here.
Yeah, me neither, and it's a really strong pick, especially he can have access to a lot of strong ultimates on DB's composition, and Rakan is banned out by bad.
No. I'm
That's
gonna miss it.
pretty
I
that's pretty sad, but I
feels
mean
bad,
it's
man.
fine.
I adore Stargazing's Rakan. He's just a master with it. But so with Rakan ban, let's see what he pulls out from there.
And there are Irelia is taken away as well. Yeah, overall pretty strong. I mean, the Rakan ban was pretty expected, you know.
Hmm.
But That's quite fine. Oh, the Tyric. Tyric might be a very, very strong champion in that composition because stopping everyone from getting hit. Okay, it's gonna be a Brom. That's still pretty good, and it kind of tells me that Swain is going mid,
Yeah.
and it's gonna face the Victor.
Ooh, so it is the victor. Interesting because from what I've seen in the pro matches and in solo queue, Victor has not been really been picked. So I'm
Oh, and the Gnar.
and the Gnar, right? Gnar has been pretty meta, but with the Victor in mid, it's gonna be interesting to see how brave little darlings pull it off. I think Victor is still in a good place though, just not you know maybe like A tier or B tier.
Victor is still in a good position. It's just not the flavor of the month anymore.
Flavor of the month. What is the
But
flavor of the
I
month?
mean, it kind of competitive competitive meta kind of works like this, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes the champion that's not being touched in patches suddenly becomes meta just because someone started playing it
Yeah.
and teams had to adapt and picking the champ themselves, and it becomes the flavor of the month.
Nice. I mean, I'm all in flavor of the month, you know? Like, I have favorite when it comes to ice cream, it's
Yeah,
different kinds, right? But when it comes to League, yeah, you get to see Riot, nerfing these like really meta, but then they overlook some of the like for example, Swain is still a pretty good flavor of the month, against Victor. He's still
yeah,
pretty
but
good in the mid.
Swain is broken. It's different, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're heading off to the riff, but I think we're gonna be in
In
a little
just a few
delay.
minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, there's the 3 minutes. 3 minutes delay. I'm really expecting some good League of Legends today. We
Yeah.
have Ahmed and Camille. That's very interesting. Last time he played it, I think didn't die in the entire day. So,
That's good. That's
and
good news.
I really really love Trundle for Chemo.
Yeah.
I think it's a very strong pick nowadays, especially with the durability patch. You know, more stats on the enemy team, even on the squishes, means you can ult, and when you're 1v1 against basically everyone, and that's very very interesting. Also, is pretty strong at it, so it's pretty strong at Trundle.
I would love to
So you love
see
to see it.
I would love to see Chemo be helping bot lane dive the Jin since he's pretty immobile. That's kind of Jin's weakness since he only has Nautilus to peel him off. As long as they keep track of Foley Bear just so he's not around, I think Chemo has a free uh ganking to bot lane or at least dive at least.
Yeah, he can have some very very strong dives on the bot lane. Just gotta be careful. When Nautilus hits level 6,
Yeah.
you can have a very very powerful tool locking you up under the turret, and that can be very 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 sad
Yeah.
and very hard to play against. So
Well,
yeah,
that's why we have
basically
stopwatches. That's why we have stopwatches.
true. Actually,
League
that's
of
true.
stopwatches.
That's
uh,
very very true.
there was one game where I watched in Pro League where almost in the team fight, it was stopwatch after stopwatch, so everyone was in stasis for like a whole minute. So, I mean, it's a
Yeah,
pretty powerful.
that's a classic.
It's a classic.
That's a classic.
Oh yeah,
That's
it
very
is.
very annoying.
Yeah. So okay. You're brave little darlings. You see DB's comp. What's the strategy? What's the early game look like for you?
I think the strategy is just play around top lane because you have a ranged versus melee matchup.
Yeah.
Play around the heralds and just scale up on the Victor. Don't get try to not get too much punished too much. Sorry, and basically that's about it.
Yeah,
And yeah, basically your game plan is try to scale up a bit, but the thing is DB they are scaling pretty well as well.
yeah.
And
And
I really think the win condition for Bad is like playing around Victor and Jin's range because it can be very annoying to play around, especially in later team fights.
yeah, I'm interested to see how Chemo's gonna have a build on Trundle. From what I've seen, he basically you can decide to go full crit if you want, no defense, just literally
I
pound
I,
him a lot with the iceberg.
I don't think that's that's the game plan. I think he's gonna stick to Sunder and stuff and just
um,
be a nuisance.
yeah,
Be there, be tanky, trumping the enemy team.
that's Plan B. That's Plan B. So in case they want to go full crit. All right, let me just get these objective timers, and we're gonna get on to the riff. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Controls.
And you're gonna press P to start the game again.
P.
It will be, yeah, P,
Okay. P. All right.
because right now you're in pause.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. All right. We good?
Yep,
All right. Ready on to the riff. Let's do it.
zoom out a bit, order the players, and basically we are good. Oh, and it's pretty interesting to see that Volibear picked the blue smite. I'm quite not sure about that, but yeah. I think when you have the red smite in the game, it's pretty much a bit of trolling.
Wait, on specifically on Foley Bear, you're saying, right?
Specifically on basically any champ.
Uh,
Unless you're like Hecarim, it can defend itself, but nah, I think red smite is way too strong at the moment.
yeah. I usually take Red Smite on Yi. Like, that's the only
I
jungle
mean,
I. Yeah.
you take red smite on basically anything because it gives you so much turning power.
Right.
Like you basically have exhaust, ignite, and heal in a single button and true damage. No, that's that's illegal.
Overlooked by Riot once again. Okay. All
Yep,
right.
exactly, and I'm really expecting to see some nerfs soon. TM, let's hope so. It's pretty interesting to me that the volley is starting topside. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting him to start on the bot lane. Oh, and Profane is gonna take a bit of damage. Look for the hook. It's not gonna connect. Yeah, basically, but they are gonna be pressured a bit.
Mhm.
Mid, the Victor is going to try and get some of those first strike procs to try and collect a bit of money.
I'm actually really surprised that both teams did not pick a Twitch comp base. Twitch has been really powerful with
Yeah,
the sneak, with the stealth, and I actually saw there was a combo they did where they used Twitch and they used KO for him to just go full ham on the teams and stuff. So pretty surprising, but again, different comps call for different champs.
yeah, exactly. And the thing is, Twitch. I'm not quite sure Profane plays Twitch. However, yeah, maybe the enemy AD carry doesn't play it as well, so that might be the why they didn't pick it. And Kimo might be looking for something onto the top lane. However, the river bush is warded. It's gonna pop the pop the sweeper, take the ward, and just go back to the Rift Scuttler.
Yeah.
And Volibear is gonna recall. He is overing the mid lane, but Mins plays it safe, plays it towards the top side, and Stargazing gets connected.
Oh, double
Concussive
root.
blows. Oh, that was a very good root. Concussive blows is stunning the Nautilus, and then the root comes up. That was very, very good. Stargazing gets hooked again, and it's gonna be first blood for the Jin.
What is that cooldown on Nautilus? He just used it like 3 seconds ago. That's crazy.
Yeah. He gets some of the cooldown back whenever he hits a champ. So
Yeah,
is it a champ or is it anything that's not a wall? Not quite sure.
not sure. But
I
that
think it's whenever he hits anything.
Profane just trying to make sure. Oh, that's a flash right
Oh,
there. Both flashes taking off.
yep. They are trading flashes, which is pretty decent. I think. I'm not quite sure if Nautilus got the Cosmic Insight rune. If he does, then it's a winning trade for him. If not, then it's neutral. Even though taking the flash of the Zaya is always valuable.
Yeah. I think
Profane's
that
gonna
was a good flash from Profane considering he had no
yeah,
mana. His support
yeah,
wasn't
yeah, yeah.
there and
It was a good reaction.
yeah.
And Chemo is gonna start the dragon, assisted by Stargazing. And I think it will be pretty free. They don't have the information, and it's pretty interesting because it's something we see a lot from DBE. They love to play first Drakes.
Yeah. That's always good. It's always good to take these first objectives.
Yep.
It's kind of like I feel like League nowadays is kind of like it's a durability patch, but it's also with oh wait, but here comes Victor has to flash. And Braum misses. Oh, but wait, they can still kill him.
Oh, nice! The Cloud dragging him,
That's a
and
good,
means he's
great
gonna
kill.
take the kill. The Chaos Storm is not gonna follow anything. The stun from the Gnar onto Ahmed. I think he can just escape from that. Oh, he decides to go back in, knowing that the Gnar will lose the Mega. That was really, really well played by Ahmed.
Ahmed just took him
Mm,
down half health.
Showing,
What just happened?
yeah,
Uh,
it shows that he knows the matchup perfectly and that he can play around this.
I think
And
he's
that was
going
really,
in.
really, really well played. Yeah, misses the hook shot, takes the level 6, flashes, X-Tech ultimatum, and that's basically a dead Gnar. Chemo takes the kill, and that was really well played. Stargazing getting hooked once again. The flash from the Volibear is taken, and that's gonna be flash for flash on the bot lane. Volley is just gonna shadow his bot lane, pressuring DB's one, not letting them take the wave for free, even though they manage to take it all anyways.
Yeah. So let's recap. Okay, so that was a uh
Great phase.
great phase. Great roaming by Stargazing and Chemo to take out the flash from Victor. He has to flash, but it's a flash that's like it wasn't well, it was worth it at one point, but they still ended up killing him. And then Ahmed decides to, use his advantage to level 6. Chemo's in the area. Uh Nar doesn't even bother flashing. He knows he's like, all right, just take me. Fine, just take me. And
Yeah.
then
Ahmed uses his flash, however.
yeah.
So there's a flash advantage onto the top lane. However, Ahmed kept his teleports, and that can be very, very important later on.
Yeah. The unleashed teleport comes in around 15, right? 15 minutes, 12 minutes.
It's 14 actually.
Okay, 14. All right, I was hovering around there.
Exactly as plate falls, you know.
Yeah.
Ahmed getting jumped on. Meanwhile, Chemo and Mins are looking for something. The demon form. Chemo flashes out the Chaos Storm. It's gonna be one kill for Mins. Oh, unless the
That's a
volley
great
can.
flash
Yeah,
from Mins. Nice.
He was like, Volley was like, hey, I can run. You can't catch me. And Mins was like, yep, but I'm gonna. Anyways,
A
I'm
good
gonna
flash.
catch you anyways. So
With that kill
knowing
going
that
up.
the
Yep.
volley is no flash, and that shows a good communication from DBE.
Yeah.
They and they are gonna take that Rift Herald for basically for free.
So DB ends up trading a kill on the jungle, but the Darlings end up getting the rift for that.
Yep,
So
they
kill for
take the Rift
Lord.
Herald. The bot lane was there. Chemo was low. Nothing much to do for this. However, Profane and Stargazing are taking. Oh, they are not taking any plates. I thought they took one, but I must have
Yeah.
missold it.
So drag coming up in a minute. DBE looking pretty good. They're up
Yep,
close to 1K ahead in kills. I don't know what the drag is gonna be. They already have Mountain Drake. It's really good
it's gonna
for
be
defense.
next one is gonna be Ocean one,
Yeah.
and then after that,
Oh,
oh, Chemo might be looking for something.
it's a flash from
Chemo,
Nautilus, but I
yep,
think
that's
Nautilus
the
is dead.
concussive blow stun. Yeah, Nautilus is basically trying to occupy them, to allow the Jin to
Oh,
run
my bar's
away.
so
The
close.
the third bullet hits Profane. It's not gonna be enough damage,
Yeah.
and Chemo body blocks the
I think
force.
it glazed a little bit on chemo a little bit. It glazed
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then it almost said profane or stargazing. But Jin decides to end up taking what he could, and now chemo's still in the area. And this is, I think Jin's gonna just try to take one down with
Try to
them.
trade kill. However, it's not gonna be enough. Profane that ends up. Oh, the Grump?
The Gromp playing for Brad Darlings, but no, chemo takes him
No.
down, and that's another kill for DBE. Good stuff.
Yep, that was really well played. Profane using his sums
Yeah.
exactly when he needed to. And now Concussive Blows is gonna connect onto the Nautilus, but they are not gonna chase him. They are just willing to take the Dragon Extec Ultimatum onto the Victor.
Oh, you have
Means
to flash that.
tries to grab him. The flash is used preemptively. You can't really let yourself get hooked by the Victor in that kind of situation. And it's gonna be an Infernal Soul. So basically DB really wants it. Uh, firstly because they are two drakes ahead.
I know
But
this is what.
but the thing is, you don't want the enemy team to get an Infernal Soul because Victor and Jin with an Infernal Soul, Infernal Dragons, that's not gonna feel good to play against.
Yeah.
Ahmed is getting chunked up just a bit on the top lane
What
by
do
the
we?
mini Nars boomerang.
Mini Nars kind of, you know, not so bitty with all that rage against top
Yep,
chaps.
even it's very annoying to play against. However, Ahmed is still 20 CS up.
Yeah.
Got one kill. So one kill onto the now. I mean, it's Chemo that took it, but kind of the same. And Ahmed is getting jumped on. Sorry. The now against the wall, and the hook shot away.
Yeah.
That was well played by Ahmed. Great disengage. And Chemo is back onto the Victor. They know he is no flash, and it's gonna be yet another kill for Mins.
I
301. Got his Leandris. He is very big into this game.
yeah, I mean like they knew Victor had no. That's a little.
Whoa.
That's a little. A little. A little ultimate from Jaya, just to let them know. Let them know, right?
I think it was to dodge a hook, but I'm not quite sure.
Rooted on
I'm kind of
Nautilus.
confused. Maybe a misclicked. It can
Yeah,
happen.
it happens.
Can happen.
Yeah, right.
Happens even to the best.
No, no one
Seems
saw
like.
it. No one saw it. Going aggressive. They don't want to let him take the first tower here.
Yep, it's It's
Oh,
very. Oh, the Nautilus hooks the wall.
I think they could
Stargazing
chase
taking a
actually.
lot of damage. Yeah, they can. The Ignite is ticking. Profanes gets hooked, and it's gonna be a kill onto the Nautilus. And now they are under the
Very
13th
nice.
stall. Very well played. And now Chemo is in their back. Oh, and look at the volley. And the victor is coming as well.
Yeah,
Gotta be
this might be
careful,
good.
guys. It's a three with three.
That's one down.
However, Profane and Stargazing are very low. That's one down for each team. Stargazing is really,
Stargazing
really
is
low.
surviving.
Doesn't get taken away by the death ray, and Chemo gets
Here
two.
comes Mince. Here comes
Looking
Mince.
for his third. The pillar means tries to get the assist with the vision of the Empire. Chemo tries to let him the kill, but
That
they
is.
don't want to be they don't want to get delayed too much, and Chemo takes it. That was very, very good for DBE.
Yo,
Three
that
kills to two.
3 kills to 2. I'm always like, oh my gosh, okay, Profane and Stargazer were going in. You can never count out DB in these situations. They know how to play it so perfectly, and it's just amazing to see how Profane. Okay, that's gonna be a solo
Ahmed
kill for Ahmed.
Ahmed is just gonna solo bolo that now just under his turret. Doesn't really care, and it's gonna be first brick as well for Mins. And objective bounties are coming up for the enemy team.
Yeah,
Mins tries to hook but gets hooked.
a level
Pops the
11.
demon form,
Yeah, they're like,
and it's not gonna lead anywhere.
they're like, we're level 7, we're level 8. Should we go against Mince, who's basically has like full item, 2 items, and Chemo? I think they have Foley Bear on its tracks. Ahmed chasing them down. The Foley Bear doesn't have any flash. That's a flash from Ahmed. Good flash. They take him down, and Chemo wants some more. But here comes a Profane. I think he's gonna want to let the
Look at the Zaya.
yeah,
He's
the
just
side is
waiting.
waiting. So I was just waiting to see if they'll push, but I think they back off from this. And I think they
Yeah,
go
they are
for the
gonna back off, try
yeah.
and take the Rift Herald, maybe? No, they are just gonna catch waves on the mid lane. That's a bounty on the bot lane from for the Jhin. Takes the turret. They take mins as well. There were 3 on him.
Yeah.
Nothing much to do for mins right there.
Bad
And yeah,
Darlings need something on the map. They commit 3 of their players to the bot lane to take down Mins, but yeah, this is and so now they're getting drag. They're trying to get drag here. It's 4-on-2. I think they might have to just give here.
look at Chemo. Look at Chemo. He might
Chemo.
try and get it.
There's a
We
TP coming
know
from
he
Ed.
loves this. The TP is coming in. Glacial Fissure kind of separates the fight in
Oh,
two.
Jaya gets it. Profane gets it.
Profane gets it. Chemo has to flash out. But overall, it's soul point for DB, and it's gonna be 1-2 kills maybe.
Oh, there's a lot happening. But Kibo decides to go, and it's the drag goes over, and they get a kill for DBE. So not a bad trade. They get him at the TP, but now
I
it's soul
mean,
point. It's soul point.
1 kill, the dragon, putting yourself at soul point at 17 minutes. Mince takes the turret. That's totally winning trade for DBE, especially since the positioning was really, really bad for them at the start of this fight. So they managed to turn it back, get the dragon. They are very, very happy about it, and everyone on DB is so big right now.
Everyone on DB is smiling right now. Like this is how they play. They already have a 3K gold advantage, but we've seen it against STFD. We've seen it against many teams where DB gets these small advantages, and you blink and they already have 15 kills on the board. It's just insane how macro based DB play with the objectives, with the kills. They're doing everything right. We're getting into playoff, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, they really are. They really are a team that knows how to play around their advantages, snowball them, and now look, They are 4, 5 even. They are looking to get something onto the top lane. Gnar knows it, just gonna back off, and it's gonna be Rifthold for DBE.
Yeah, Foley
Meanwhile,
Bear's at his base.
Profane and Stargazing are going to hip to catch the waves on the bot lane.
So you have three
And
members of Darlings there at mid. They don't want to give this first tier mid turret down.
yeah, it's
It's
very very important to keep it up. However, the turret is really low, and Volibear is gonna get caught. No flash onto the volley.
yeah, he had to flash there. If not, he's a one dead bear. You know.
Yep, exactly. And the Ice Pillar is so good for that Ahmed gets caught. The Exec Ultimatum onto the Nautilus. The Concussive Blow stun is gonna connect. That's gonna be
Is
one
that
quick
is that
kill
a
for
ganking
DB and
Mins?
Mins. Mins comes in with the explosive pinecone. Profane taking some
Oh,
serious
very
damage
nice
there.
from Profane.
Yeah, he uses the ultimate.
uh,
Gale forces out. And that was really well played by DB. They played it really, really cleanly. Take 2 under their own turrets, and now they might be looking for the tier 1 onto the top lane,
yeah.
or maybe they are just gonna all reset and start looking for that Baron Nashor that's spawning in like 8 seconds.
Yeah, that's a flash
Oh, the
from Gnar.
flash now, the root from the Jhin, and it looks like a dead mins to me.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. The kill goes to Jhin.
I mean that's
That
all
was
right. You
pretty well
know.
played.
I think.
Yeah, gotta
Uh,
leave some.
yeah. Give him a little bit of kills for a little bit to have hope. But the important thing is that DB has full bounties on Jaya, on Kibo, and on Ahmed. They haven't given that up, so it's gonna be really important for them to just keep that gold bounty increasing, keep the farming up, keep the kills up, keep the objectives up, and yeah, I think if you're bad darlings, you're gonna want to start picking out like they did Mins, right? But it's gonna be really hard because DBE at this point in the game, which is pretty much mid game, they're gonna be sticking together, especially since Drag is coming up in 40 seconds.
Yeah, the only reason they took Mins there is because he was kind of too greedy, tried to take a bit of jungle camps before recalling. But now they can't really catch anyone from DBE because right now you can't know where everyone is, you
Yeah.
know? In DB, they are just sticking together, um, doing their best to close this in the cleanest way possible.
All bad darlings are here. They don't want to give up this soul point.
Ooh, Ahmed gets connected by the deadly flourish. That's a teleport from Minzy. Is very scary. He's coming. Ahmed
Oh,
might be looking for
that's
something with the pinecone. The exec ultimatum onto the Gnar. That's gonna be one quick kill for DB. It was the Victor, not the Gnar, sorry. The Nautilus zoning out the Zaya.
that street
That's
member's
very, very
dead.
good from them. That's a 2-for-1 right now, 3-for-1.
It's like I'm
Ahmed
out of here.
looking for the now with the hook shot. That's gonna be one more kill, and it looks like Sound to me. Min's looking for something onto the Jhin.
Oh, I think Biz could take him down.
I don't know, he missed the claw, but still.
Yeah, I mean,
Dishing some big damage. The thing is, Swain is very, very ultra-reliant, so it's pretty hard for him to
that was a great team
take.
fight from DBE. You saw that Kiba was
That was
just
really well
tanking,
played.
tanking basically all the members from Bad Darlings and giving enough time. We saw the flash coming out from Camille just so Med wouldn't die early. But Kibo, as usual, being the frontliner, being the tank of the team, can take him down. He's one fetch trundle. And he has stopwatch too. I don't think he had to use it, or I think he just got it actually. But still, though,
I think it just bought it.
yeah, but DB has the soul point, has the Inferno Drake. It's just a matter of closing now for the DB boys, because I think that was Bad Darling's last Hail Mary to get back in the game.
Yep, exactly. And look at how cleanly they play this. Mins was top when the Dragon Dancer started. because he had his teleport. Now Ahmed, he is on the bot lane because he has his teleport for the Baron Nashor.
Right.
And they know that Na does have his as well.
The good thing is,
However, Ahmed can dish some serious damage to the Na.
and yeah,
And the
DB is
dragon
gonna
is
do
just
it.
gonna fall. I don't know if they can do anything about it. Look at the Jin. The Jin is basically on the other side of the map. He was looking for something onto the camel. DB knew he was there, and they instantly punish it with
Yeah.
a Baron Nashor. That was really well played.
The good thing is, even if Nar attempts that TP, Ahmed can just cancel it. That's the advantage with Camille. But yeah, as you said, they have Baron now. It's all about the split pushing for Ahmed, and Bad Drawlings have to make a decision if they don't want their base being collapsed.
That
But
Victor might be in some trouble right there.
no flash on Victor, and they take him down. And it's just a matter of closing Ahmed. Looking a little trouble, but let's see how much he can stall this. Very nice, very nice.
Extend ultimatum, dodges the hook. Oh, the hook shot was really, really good. It's
They're doing.
probably not gonna be enough. The flash from the volley, and they
He has
are
to
gonna
smite it.
take him down. Yeah, he gets smited, but DBE during that time is taking some
They're taking
things on
everything
the mid
basically.
lane, on the top lane. Profane jumps a bit, a bit far away from his team.
Yeah,
That's a tier 2 turret, and they might be looking to grab some jungle camps,
yeah,
recalling, and play it cleanly.
yeah. I don't know if okay. I'm thinking you're bad darlings. What can you do? You have
Nothing
basically
much.
you have nothing much.
Basically, if you are bad right now, you know that it's not your game to win. You
Yeah.
can't win it. DB can lose it, but you can't win it.
Right.
There's
Okay.
nothing much you can do to win it.
That's a good saying. These teams that are ahead, it's not like for the other team, it's not theirs to win it, but it's for DBs to lose. So yeah,
Yep, exactly.
that's a good saying. I think what DB wants to do right now is just to control a little bit of vision in the enemy jungle's camp. You see Foley try to take as much camps as he can. He's not spotted there. You have a TP coming in from from Ahmed, and they catch off Victor once again. Victor in no man's land. That's another kill for Ahmed. 4-1-6, and they're just gonna be rampaging mid now.
Yep, and the thing is, Victor, he didn't find too much success at the champ. Um, I don't know if it was maybe not his day, but the buff from Arcane wasn't powerful
Yeah,
enough
from
against
buff
the
from
Trundle.
Arcade.
Yeah, because oh, that was some serious damage. Ahmed
He just
kinda
autoed
hurts.
once. Chemo's just gonna try to make it a fair fight and just
Yep.
disconnect. So it'll be 4 versus 5. Oh no, he's back. He's back.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Since we have 3 minute delay, the post didn't show up because
Okay.
it was a fast one.
Yeah.
The thing is, right now, DBE, I don't know what they want to play for. Do they want to play for the dragon? Ahmed is looking for something. The now onto the pillar. That was really well played. However, uh that looks like a one team fight for DBE, even though they didn't do too much.
Oh, Jin overstepped. He thought he had Jaya, but no. Profane comes out with a nice ultimate. Jin oversteps, and Braum is there, Stargazy to take them down. Profane uses the flash, and that's 3 members down for Bad Darlies, and it looks like DB heading off to one more win in the bag.
Yep, they are looking to end it. Oh, maybe kill the Victor in the meantime.
Get the
Means he's
KDA up,
taking the turret. Yeah, get the stats. And now Chemo is eating the turrets with his big icy club. And that's gonna be game 1 to DBE.
What a spicy game from DBE. 825, all dragons.
That was very, very clean.
Kibo ending with a 7-0-13. Profane 9-1-6, 4-2-10 for Mins, 4-2-7 for Abed and 1350. That's what I love to see from the supports. A lot of assists, a lot of participation coming in from
That
the
was,
support.
yeah, that was basically a very, very good game from the boys. Very proud of them. They showed us, they really showed us how hard they can destroy a game. Even though the enemy team, they kind of showed up, you know.
Yeah,
They did things. They played the game. DB was just too much.
yeah, I think the only advantage I saw from Bad Darlings was their bot lane. You saw Nautilus being very, very aggro with his hook. You mentioned that his hook only gets a cooldown reduction for like 2 seconds or 3 seconds. He kept going in and in. Unfortunately for the Nautilus support, I think he bit off more than he could chew because Chemo started ganking more and he overstepped sometimes, and that's when Braum decided to basically punish that overstep. And well played to the DB bot lane, absorbing that pressure and allowing Chemo to get other advantages across the map. You know, Victor with his
Yep,
flashes and Nar with basically couldn't do much, especially when he was strapped with Camille's ultimate. So very well played from DB.
yep. They played it really cleanly, and basically they got rewarded for it.
Yeah, I mean, so now. Oh yeah, whoops. Oh man, I think we've been or I've been yeah, you and me have been casting games for like around maybe like 6 weeks now, and I still forget to join spectator mode, and they're like, "Hey bro, can you just join spectator mode? Thanks."
Unless you wanna play with the enemy team against DB, but I don't think there's a lot of champions on DB casting desk account.
Yeah, I mean, oh, I thought it when you actually play matches, your all the champs are unlocked, so that's a new thing I learned. Technically, basically not, I guess. Uh,
Nah, we are not on the tournament server,
oh, I
competitive
see.
server.
Oh, it's a different server.
Later, we will. We
Oh,
will
oh
be
yeah,
in
totally.
in it later, like when we hit Division 2, Division 1,
All right, Rafa.
LEC,
Fu- Definitely. Fun fact question: how long does it take to unlock all champs in the game if you're just grinding solo queue? Well, you could
a
include
lot,
the chess. You can include the
a
chess.
lot, a lot of
A
time.
lot.
All a lot of money, You can unlock them really quickly if you buy them with Riot points, but
That's
otherwise it's a bit expensive, you know?
yeah. I mean, do you value more the chat value or the time invested into play? It's a lot of grinding, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But nowadays there's so much champions. Like we have what 160 nowadays?
Yeah, it's just gonna get even more.
161 with Nila? I'm not
Yeah,
quite sure.
yeah. With
I know I know for a fact that the team that worked on Yone was calling him Mewtwo, because it was
Okay.
the 150th champion.
Oh, exactly. That's pretty cool. I don't hate. I don't hate. I don't hate Yoda so much though.
I do,
Uh.
actually. And we are
uh,
jumping into the draft again.
yep. Very fast. Very fast. DBE. You know, with their momentum, they want to get this game pretty much underway, and we have basically I think the same bands as last time, Seraphine and a Nocturne.
Yeah, basically
It,
it's the same thing. The Nevia is gonna be taken away from Bats. It's their logo is really funny. It's a little bat.
it's a little bat, you know.
It's really cute.
It's yeah. It's a bat, you know, trying to spread its wings and ascend to the fourth division. But DB has other plans, you know.
Yeah, DB are looking for it themselves.
So
And
what?
the Trundle is gonna be taken away as well.
Yeah, I mean
They
they don't want
don't
to
want
see
to
that.
let it to Kimo. That's a respect ban. And that's
That's a no
Basically,
bad.
basically they he deleted the game. He destroyed the game with that trundle, so I can understand it. Renata is taken away as well, and I wonder what DB are gonna ban.
I actually want to
Maybe
see Stargaze's Renata. He has not played it this what's it called? The split,
the split.
but
Yep,
I've seen Renata be really good when it comes to those team fights, making a big difference.
and it looks like DB only banned 2 champions.
Yeah, they're like, you know what,
What is
that's
going
enough.
on? I'm kind of confused, but yeah, they banned 2 champions, and Sivir is being picked for them.
Might be a limit test,
Uh,
I'm not sure, but
I
DB's
I'm
yeah.
gonna confirm that with the boys.
So so Bad Darlings stick to what they know. They picked the Foley Bear again. Foley Bear did look dangerous in the early game. He kind of fell off because Kibo was doing lots of ejectives. They picked the Nami. I'm not sure if the Bad Darlings will go with that Lucian bot lane because it's
It's
really
gonna be the Yumi.
it's gonna be the Yubi with the severe. I think it's gonna be really tough
Okay,
to
okay,
get
okay.
this.
Hear
Was
me
it
out. Hear me out.
limit test?
Chemo, Bix, Kiana.
Kiara Juggle. Okay. Oh,
Kiana Yumi. Kiana Yumi is so strong right now. I'm kind of hoping that it does, but
oh,
it's gonna be the
Shyvana.
Shyvana. It might be top.
Yeah,
Wonder
yeah. That's what I
played
was
it
gonna say. Is this
just today.
Shyvana top? I wonder. But yeah, I
And
think with
yeah,
the
it
Yubi.
has been confirmed to me that there's only 2 bans from the side of DBE
Oh, okay.
because they missed one. They just ran out of time.
Yeah, it happens. I don't think
Yeah,
I honestly
happens.
don't think
Not
they
too
need it
much.
to be honest. I
And
think.
Samira is gonna be picked up.
Okay.
Uh, as I said, I'm not quite sure about Samira with Nami. I'm not a big fan because Samira wants to dash in and Nami can't really follow up.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan. Definitely not a big fan. And I played a lot of Samira recently. Yeah. Irelia is
What
taken
supports a
away.
good what supports go do good with Samira?
My personal favorite with Samira is probably Rel.
Rel. Okay.
It's a really good champion with a bird up with Samira because you have a lot of knockups, a lot of crowd control. Sorry,
Yeah.
and even when the Samira dashes in, the stun from the Rel is around the Samira as well. So it can be a very strong pick. The Swain is taken away as well. We won't see Mins on it again, sadly.
Yeah. I was personally going like man's pick Swain again because that was a really good performance from him. But yeah, Darlings do what they have to do. They ban two of DB's carries, so I'm gonna really be interested to see if Kibo picks up that Shyvana or if it goes top, and what Minz's pick is gonna be for the mid lane.
Yep, and Victor is taken away. They don't want them to lock it in second phase. And the thing is, bad. They are they are pretty cute because they ban champions from mid jungle. But what they don't know is that Kimo and Mins, their champion pool is infinite. They can play so much stuff.
No, yeah, I mean, like we've seen this happen with lots of teams.
Oh,
Oh, are we gonna get the Ahmed? I have not seen Ahmed play Fiora because it's always been banned. Let's see if it picks it out.
and I think we will see it. It's a very good matchup against Tam Kench. Oh, no, don't do that to us. And it's gonna be the Talia.
To tell
Mins
you,
is
yeah,
Talia. It's
yeah.
huge. It's a very strong pick.
See, this is where I would be like, okay, now pick Kiana because now you can create walls, separate walls, and then just hit the whole team onto them, causing a big CC onto them, and then with the Shivata lashing out so much damage with with the ultimate. It's just I wonder if
And
Shivata's
it's
gonna
gonna be an
go.
Aatrox.
So Shivata will Kiba will pick up that Shivata.
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like Shyvana jungle and Aatrox top.
Yeah.
It means under Talia. I wonder what's gonna be picked up against it. I'm not a big fan of the Kassadin into Talia. Let's be honest. I don't think it's a very good answer, but it's gonna be picked up anyways. And yeah, basically we have both comps, and I'm really really excited to see that Sivir. And I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be a lot of action in the mid game, especially.
You said
DBE, they have a very very strong team fight comp, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, with that Yubi also healing up Aatrox. He already has healing and Shavada just basically being the front line with Yubi. It's gonna be really hard to take her down. And also with Severe, I mean, Severe's gonna launch that ultimate. It's gonna be interesting if in this game we'll get the Cloud Soul, because Severe is just gonna be like from one end of the map to the other end of the map in like 2 seconds with her ultimate. It's gonna be really fast. Uh,
Yeah, and it's kind of sad that it's profaned on it, because if it was Kappa, I know it would
Ghost.
be running Ghost exactly, and that's what I have been doing as well on Severe, and it's so
uh,
broken, like it's so strong.
it's like that's what I liked Capper Price for. He basically did the meta for picking Ghost on the ADC. As you said, he said he was allergic to heal. He just wouldn't take heal. And he was just like, no, I'm gonna do Ghost because I'm just gonna frontline with Zeri and just take down everybody, which worked pretty well to be honest. So yeah.
Yeah, it works pretty well for him, and basically, yeah, I think it's really really strong to pick up other summoners because heal right now is pretty weak. However, I am very very interested to see how that top lane matchup will go as well. Aatrox against Tamkench, it's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, but from what I've seen in solo queue, I think Catch, he's a pretty safe pick towards like I think any top laner. I think he's very tough to basically take down to 0 HP. He can just escape with his W. Yeah, I think Tom Kench. It's gonna be interesting seeing how the Bad Darlings play with it, but yeah, I think it's a safe pick for them. They decided not to go with the Gnar; it wasn't banned. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what Ahmed goes with the Aatrox. You know, Ahmed with the spicy plays, and Chemo obviously is gonna be hovering around to see what he can do, and let's see what Stargazing can pull off with the severe men's later on.
Yep, I'm very 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 excited for this game, and we will be into the rift in just a minute, and that's gonna be very very interesting to see.
I wonder
And
what.
as a reminder, everyone, if we 2-0 tonight, we are in a very, very good position for playoffs.
If we win tonight, we go to the
And
buffet, we chill out, we party, because basically playoffs are locked in. And last week, I guess will be a limit test. It will be basically a chill week because DBE will be looking to basically focus all their attention on the playoffs to secure that fourth division spot. So let's see what they can do in this game.
yes, and I have bad news.
No,
I
what?
mean, bad news.
Whoa.
Semi bad news. Monster Esports won the game 2-0 against Kit.
Okay.
So they didn't drop a game. So we are still in playoffs run, but it's like we can get tiebreakers still.
Okay. Has Roar played yet?
Not yet.
Not
They
yet.
are playing soon.
Okay.
Oh no, they are playing in 2 days.
Oh, 2 days. Well, that's all right. I mean, DB is gonna do what DB does, and whatever the results are. is what the results are gonna be, you know.
Yeah,
Okay,
DBE, they are there to win and take it all. And I'm really, really excited to see it.
okay. All right. Looks like we're getting heading on to the rift very shortly, like in 2 seconds. And here we go. Okay. Good from your end, Rafa.
Yep,
All
it
right.
does look good.
Sounds good. Okay. So already bad darlings looks like they want to try something here with all their 5 bats. They might want to cheese the blue buff or the red buff
Look at
actually.
Profane. Profane might be in some big danger. He might have to pop the flash. Yeah, just gonna pop it preemptively, not willing to grid it, plays it safe,
Yeah.
and yeah, that was pretty well played. I mean, you just don't contest, and that's why when you cover that bush, you don't stand in the bush. You stand a bit further inside the river. That way you can see that coming.
Oh yeah. Let's see. And also because bad darlings didn't really have like a hooking except maybe Tob's tongue, I guess, to slow him down. But yeah.
Yeah, but they had the bubble,
Oh yeah.
and it
Yeah.
kind of hit. If Profane doesn't flash, it does hit him, and he probably doesn't want to start with the shield. Well, I mean that's still good. Oh, they might be looking for cheese.
They might. They might. Is
Dun
it?
dun 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 dun. And the bubble is gonna connect. The ignite is popped up.
So
Stargazing uses the passive to get the shield, and now Profane is forced to take the long path. He will be losing a bit of XP. Yep, he lost 3 millis. I'm not quite sure if the enemy lane lost them as well. He lost a ranged as well. And look at Mins. He's so cute. Look
yeah.
look at the Talia. She's beautiful.
What skin is that actually?
I think it's pool party.
Pool parties, pool party. I
I'm kinda sad that he doesn't play the Star Guardian one, but
I be
can't have it all, I guess.
I between pool party Talia and pool and I think it's Samsung Galaxy Talia. If I'm correct, I'm not really sure what
I'm not
esports
quite
team.
sure.
Stargazing
I'm not
Talia,
quite
I think.
sure I'm not quite sure Talia got one of those. Oh, but he doesn't play Star Guardian because it's not released yet. That's
Oh,
why.
okay. I see.
That's why.
Well, for
No,
next time he'll
it's
pull it off.
yeah, probably. And now DB's bot lane, they are kind of zoned up. From the lane, they just farm it from afar. But I mean, you picked yourself Sivir Yumi. That's kind of to be expected.
Right.
You are gonna have a rough early lane, and after that, it's just gonna get easier and easier as you get items.
Yeah, Foley Bears in the area. I don't know if they want to set up an early gank, but the wave is pushing towards them.
They might be looking for dive. I'm not quite sure if they can.
But Foley Bears waiting. Oh, but we have already an early gank from Kibo, and that's gonna be taken down. That's first blood to DBE, but it looks like they want to counter with this gank.
First blood to Chemo. The flash
There's
is
a TP
coming
coming
from the
in.
Volibear. The TP. The heals from Yumi are
Oh,
gonna do a big difference, but it's not gonna be enough. The Volibear is gonna live with just a few HP. The the Samira as well, and Ahmed
oh,
is gonna.
oh,
Oh, that was
Kibo was
so
so close.
close,
Kibo was
man.
so close. Well played to Kibo. He knew where he was. Just he was so close. But yeah,
It's just a bit too late.
Bad Darling's coming in with the dive, knowing that Severe and Yubi are barely level 2. Med tries to help by TPing as fast as he can. Uh, but yeah, I think that overall, I think 1-1 across the board. They get Cassid's flash as well. DBE looking to just try to get more experience for that ball late so they don't get another dive in.
Yep. That was pretty well played by Bad. However, I gotta say, it wasn't cool, man. Just let Profane farm.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, that's not cool, bro. The Aqua Prison is not gonna connect, and Profane is just
Yeah.
gonna hit
We
the
just want to
CS.
we just want to play some healthy League of Legends, you know what I mean?
Look at this dude. He's there, delivering some pizzas, and it gets dove. It gets flashed in by a bear? That's
Yeah.
not cool, and Samira is gonna dash in.
Yeah.
It's not gonna lead anywhere. Chemo secured the dragon as well.
Yeah.
So that's an extra Drake for DB. A lot of champions really like that dragon in DB's camp. Sivir especially.
Yeah.
That's a very strong dragon on her. And yeah, basically Profane is just gonna farm with Qs. That's nothing much to do for him apart from that. He can't really step up to the wave.
Oh, but there's two members. There's four members already here for DBE. They have nothing, and it looks like there's exhaust coming in. That's a kill for Kibo.
Yeah,
Great wall from Talia.
Samira Samira didn't really have much to escape from this. They take Nami's flash as well,
Yeah.
which was pretty well played, and now we might see something from the Volibear. Profane towards the tri brush, showing that he is expecting the volley to be there.
Yeah.
And that's two pinks consumed by the volley. The first one wasn't in the bush, so it changed it. Oh, Ahmed is getting devoured. Dropped under the turret. The tongue lash is gonna connect, but it's not gonna be enough damage.
So much damage coming in from that tug. Jeez. Lick,
Oh,
lick.
Ahmed might be in some trouble. Dashes out. The flash from
Oh, that's a
the
solo
Tam,
kill.
and that's gonna be a solo kill from Typhoon onto Ahmed.
Yeah, you see these top catches that get picked in solo lanes. It's a very safe chap coming in to like escape from ganks. And that tug, if you just backs it out, it causes that much damage. Like literally maybe like 1/4 of your health if he lands it, and then he just chases you down, flashes on. Talia and
But
Kibo
now
here.
look, that big frog, he doesn't have the flash,
The frog.
and they are looking for him.
I always thought
They, w-
I always thought
they won't find anything.
I always thought a catch was a toad. But he's a frog?
Actually, no, he's a catfish. But
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I'm like,
He
yeah,
might
but
as well be what? He might as well be
it
a
looks
toad.
like it looks like a big toad or big frog or big something, but not a fish.
He's all of them combined. He like morphed into his grandparents were a fish. His mother was a his mother was a toad. His grandfather was, he has all these lineages. You know what I mean? I think that's what makes him so strong. But yeah, he's a very techie at top, and let's see how Med responds to it. He's 10 CS up ahead. Kibo's already you already expected from Kibo. He's already ahead with kills. And yeah, it's gonna be a really let's see what he builds on Shyvana.
I'm kind of expecting like maybe Sunfire into Blade into full tank, and they might be looking for another
Oh,
kill onto Profane. Profane might be in some big trouble there.
yep.
The on the ant is popped up. The shield very well played to cancel the stun. However, the Volibear just got his ultimate, canceling the turret, and it's gonna be Profane down.
Yeah, there was not much
Guy,
Profane could do. I mean, he did really well
I
with
mean,
shielding that.
it was kind of overextended, so he got punished for it.
Yeah, had to far as far just a little more for Profane, considering he's a little bit down on CS, but Oh, but looks like
That
oh,
was too
that's
big.
a
Look at
lot of
that.
damage.
Yeah, that's not something very fun to face. Yumi Shivana, not fun, mate. And it's not Distant Fire, it's the Frost Fire Gauntlet. And Kimo picked himself a Dark Seal as well. So he's gonna stack up a bit of AP,
I think
helping him dish a lot more damage.
I think Orpin didn't even bother using exhaust or flash. He knew he was dead there with that
Yeah, yeah,
damage
yeah.
coming out from Yubi. But here comes Foley Bear and Nabi. Let's see who can win this 2 versus 2. Foley
Instead,
Bear,
get shielded as again. And yeah, Yumi's heals is just gonna be enough.
yeah.
Profane doesn't lose his focus. Take the little minion with the Q.
Foley Bear's still sticking around. He really wants to punish the DBE ball lane. I think
Yep.
that's
However, the thing is, DBE they took the Rift Herald and popped it mid.
yeah,
So
Bit's got a free.
it's gonna be first brick mid, and now they are gonna rotate towards that bot lane, maybe looking for the dragon.
Yeah, Matchday
DB
spawn.
they are two. Oh, the Weaver's Wall
Oh, that's a great
locking them up,
gauge.
and the Dragon's Descent. That was really insane. Oh my god, that was so well played by DB. They played it so cleanly.
That was nuts coming from Bids, getting that wall in, and then Kibo just jumping in, doing Shivana damage. And it looks like Foley Bear says, I'm out of here. I just don't want to play this game anymore.
I
Okay.
mean, happens. He got DC'd, and the game should start again really soon.
Yeah, but.
Yep, just as I said it. And that's a second dragon for DBE means taking some serious damage from the tongue lash. It's not gonna lead anywhere, and that's gonna be an Elsian Soul. Ooh, that can be very annoying to play against if you're bad.
Yeah, Bad
I
Darling's
mean,
already.
if you're not if you're bad, but if you're bad, you know what I mean?
Bad Darling's rotating their bot lane to top, knowing that Catch used his ultimate. Or not his ultimate, his TP for the fight. Didn't really get into but two action since he TP'd right after basically all his team members were dead, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But good news to DBE, you know, DBE doing DBE things, always coordinating. Really loved that stargazing ultimate, literally stunning all of them into one. They couldn't move because of Vince's wall, and you just see that they're up now 6-3 with 2 dragons on the board.
Yep, and you gotta love taking those dragons because Kimo is just stacking up resistances with those drakes, and it's a lot of free stats just for taking dragons, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Talia kind of caught out a little bit here.
Yeah, is in some big trouble, but the flash was really clean. And they are not gonna be able to take him down. The smite is not gonna be enough
Oh, Akibo gets
from
it.
the volley. Kimo gets the kill onto the Nami. Mins gets one onto the volley. They chased him down, but it doesn't. It's just not enough.
Yeah, Foley he really wanted that kill off Talia. I think Men's was like 1 HP. He dives the tower, he tries to smite him. He goes too far in, his teammates kind of back off, and that's when Shivana and Yubi say, okay, now we're gonna take you down. They take him down, and they take Nami down with him too. Really well played. Just another mistake coming in from Bad Darlings,
Looks
but
like Profan's dead.
Profane's just gonna use a seal. He flashes, and Cassidy has to use his knight, but he might take down Foley Bear
Look at
here.
Kimo. it just it just doesn't care.
He
It's
doesn't
just
care.
diving the turrets. Oh, the
Let's see.
Kassadin flashes.
Let's see the
That's gonna be
outplay.
some big damage from the rocks. Means throwing little gravels in the face of the Kassadin. And imagine your Kassadin. You have a lot of big implants because you went to the void to search for your daughter or something, and you just get defeated by a little girl throwing rocks at your face like, I don't like you.
No,
I throw some rocks.
and that was a good I guess you would
That's gonna feel
call
bad.
that was a good avenging kill for Profane. Mids was not gonna let Cassidy get away from getting his teammate down. He takes him down, he uses Ignite, and really well played to Mids, a 404 on the Talia. And now if I am really I'm at a loss. I don't really know if his Suede is better. It's like my Suede is better, my
Uh-oh.
Talia is better. I don't know, but he's been playing very fantastic in the mid lane. I think they want to dive this
Let's get
actually.
devoured, but it's gonna be one dead catfish. Stargazing tanking the turret, not letting his teammate take too much damage. And yeah, basically it's gonna be top turret for Ahmed.
Yeah, the power.
That was very clean. That was super cleanly executed. Once again, I feel like I say that all the time, but
But
it's
it's
because
true though.
DBE plays so clean.
Yeah, I think one thing that I was thinking about. I'm like, okay, what counters the catfish? Because he's really tanky, right? But Ahmed might be a little bit of trouble here. Let's see if he can do the 1-2. Samira doing her dash things. Uh, yeah, but Ahmed
Oh,
gets
that was a
out.
very good knockup. That was a good knockup and basic. Oh, Min's finding the rock. I just want to check the bush, but it's gonna find the solo kill. That's more pages added to Min's book.
How good is Bids on Talia? He just lands those little gravels and those little pop-ups where Cassidy, with Cassidy, he just gave up basically. Say, okay, just take me, Talia, because he
Yeah,
just he just basically he had no flash, he had ignite, but I'm trying to see how many levels is Talia up, but I think with Cassidy, you just don't want to face a Talia who's 5-0-4. Like he has everything he needs to take down Cassidy, and yeah, I think you could only take him down if you could just pummel him, but Cassidy couldn't do it, and I think Foley flashes with the ignite, and Bids is just on a rampage. He just doesn't care. He
yeah.
just
The Ignite X kills him. Samira is locked up. Look at the damage from Min's. That's insane.
704.
Just
It's crazy.
Min's is just smurfing on this game. And it's pretty interesting to me that Chemo built Demonic Embrace as a second item. Profane is gonna fall again. But I mean, this game is not about him.
Oh, so close.
Oh, the wave comes in. Thanks the rock from Talia.
Yeah.
Thanks the threaded volley. And it's barely not gonna be enough for them to take out that Tom Kench.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at botlane. Look at botlane. Look at Kima. He's
Kibo with
coming
Yubi.
for you. Down. Nothing much you can do, Mr. Kassadin. He's not even gonna bother
Yeah.
transforming into a dragon. Just gonna take him out.
Yeah, he didn't even bother,
And yeah,
and yeah, I think this is a new strat for DBE. Take Yubi on Kibo so he can never die, basically. That's one dead, and that's a flash coming in from Nabi, and that's a dead Orpin. Orpin had flash and exhaust available, but he was cornered on all sides, and that's just another kill. And you just see DBE, just in game one, being able to just snowball this game, and that's a Herald coming in for mid. Just crazy
yep, and
stuff coming in from mid from
that
DBE.
game is so clean. And once again, Kimo is smurfing onto it.
Oh,
Oh, will it be the last stack for the Magi's? And it will be. Mins now has 25 stacks on its Magi,
they just
and
said
they
Foley Bear
might be
flying
looking for
there.
the inhibitor.
Kind of felt bad for the bear there. He just went flying from the.
Oh, Shelly might be able to charge once again. Or they might be looking to end the game. Kassadin just kills that Rift Herald. However, the Samira is taking some serious damage, gets devoured, but it's not gonna be enough. She is falling down.
Oh,
Profane dies.
nice stopwatch from Mids.
Very nice stopwatch from Mins. And now They are in a very, very
Oh,
good
Foley
spot. Look at the
Berry.
volley. He wants to kill him. No, don't kill Mins.
Don't kill Biz with the perfect
However, the
KDA and
thing
Kimbo
is,
1005.
DBE, they have the little cat on the side.
The
So it doesn't look like Mins is gonna die
yeah.
anytime soon. The DB probably are gonna recall and look for that Ocean Soul just after.
Okay, now I'm at a really big loss. Okay, Stargazing's okay. Help me with this, Rafa. Stargazing's Rakad or Stargazing's Yubi? What do you think?
Stargazing is everything. It
Stargazing
can
everything.
it can pick up everything and be very clean with it. So you gotta love it. But the question I have now is, when is Kimo not gonna stomp those games? Because last week he was dominating. The week before that, he was dominating. The week before that,
He
he was
dominated.
dominating. And tonight it dominates as well.
Yeah,
Kimo is just too good.
the bat is the bat. I don't know if I can say this on TV. The bat is cracked. He's very cracked. He's 10:05, and I think he also had a similar KDA in the first game. They banned out Trundle thinking they were safe. They were like, okay, let's just ban this man's Trundle because we don't want to see him
Yeah,
carrying. And he just pops off, he pulls off the Shivada, who's basically, kind of meta right now. You could take her, you see her more at top, but you could take her jungle as well, as Kibo's proving it right now. That's a stopwatch from Mins, and he survives and a pod decides to go in with the Cassidon. They both die, and I think it's just gonna run it down mid for now.
I think it's just gonna be game, no?
Foley
I think
Bear's
it's gonna be
trapped.
game. Volley
Oh,
is getting devoured. The big shield coming from the town, but it's not gonna be enough for them to stop DB from ending this game.
the
Very clean, very fast game as well.
the
And yeah, basically they just dumped it.
DBE did not need soul point for this game. They Talia. I mean Samira tried to go and try to do everything they can, does not, and Kibo and Mids, and they end with a perfect KDA, and DB with this win secure the tie break for playoffs.
Yep, and that was really, really well played by the boys. Uh, Once again, they played it cleanly, and they just showed everyone that they are on another level. And
Yeah,
just like Profane told us last week in interview, the guys are just ramping up, and it's not even their final form. And we are
exactly.
joined by Kimo, the man of the day. How are you, Kimo?
I'm very fine with those two games. We played very well tonight,
Yep.
which means I'm very happy.
I mean, I gotta agree. You guys just stomped. You played it really, really cleanly. Showed everyone that you are there to win it. And yeah, even though Kappa wasn't there, I think I saw him in chat, encouraging you. How does it
Yeah,
feel
right?
playing with the head coach
I
in the
mean,
mid?
this guy
Yeah,
is just a multi-role talent. Last last week he was playing mid lane and was super fine. Right? He played ADC and went God mode. Even game two where he was basically left alone
yeah. Basically,
for 20 games.
he
He
had
did
a
great.
very, very rough game today. But I mean, the game wasn't about him. It was kind of more about you and Mins. You were just
Yes.
too fed, too big in this game. But tell me, Kimo, where does your champion pool stops? Because I feel like every week you play different champions and it just works.
I already played Shibara in front of.
Yes,
Uh,
I know that, but it's a lot of different champions, you know?
I guess mm, But I still have champs that I can play, of course, especially mechanical ones such as Nidalee and Listen, which I can't play. But otherwise, I think I'm kind of fine about with my pool. I can play a lot of strong champs at the moment.
Mhm.
And yeah, I guess my pool fits well for the team.
Yeah,
Uh,
I gotta agree.
uh, I would want to play more Kiana, but she's not in a really
Uh,
good shape for competitive right now.
I
At least
was
in
kind of
jungle.
You were
I was
Rafa was
kind
rooting
of
for it.
hoping for it. I was hoping for it because there's the Yumi. I was like, you told me about Kiana Yumi, so I was like, maybe today is the day. But I guess it wasn't.
Okay,
I'm very
so
sad about it.
just to give you some insights, I suggested to take the picket, but I know that Timo is not a big fan of Kiana, and like it was an instant no. I suggested Kiana, and he was no, just go for Shivana. I was like, okay,
Okay, unlucky.
unlucky, not fun for today, but it was still fun. Some Shivana Yumi gaming.
Yep. And I was expecting you to build Blade second, but you build Demonic, if I'm not mistaken. Uh,
Usually,
why was that? Because yeah, usually you go Blade, no? Not
and
Shyvana.
no, it actually depends. If I can auto attack lots, I would go for Blade first and then Frozen Gauntlets. And in solo queue, I would go for that. And I
Yeah.
even asked Timo about it, and he didn't. He told me that the tank AP build was better, so I opted
Good.
for these builds. But in this game, as they have a lot of melees, even Samira is basically melee. I think I could go for these only the AD on it builds, but the tank build AP still end up working pretty well.
Yeah, it did. It did pretty well. I mean, this game was pretty well played by everyone. So
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta love this.
And we
And
also had
yeah,
a huge draft gaps to me.
yeah,
Draft
the
cap.
draft was very good. I was very surprised about the Jin pick in the first game. I think right now it's not the best champion,
I
but
agree.
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to pick it, they pick it. It's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, so chemo. So I had a couple of questions. So what did you think about the team's overall performance today against Darlings? You had two pretty stomping games. I don't know which one was better, first or second one.
Both games were very good, but yeah, as I said, we had pretty much huge draft gap. First game we had the Swain, which was who was unkillable. Uh, and I think they overvaluated the Volibear pick because they first picked it 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
Last patch, I think it would make sense, but as it got very hard nerfed this patch, and as you can see, I think Trundle and Shyvana are very good answers to it.
Yeah, you made both
Uh,
champions look really good today. Um, go now that with this 2-0 win, DB has basically secured a playoff tiebreaker at the minimum. What do you think has been DB's key for success throughout this whole split? Because almost every game it's been stomp after stomp after stomp. It's like it's the enemy teams are basically getting smurfed on at this point.
uh, I think yeah, we lost 2 games
Yep.
very early because
Yep.
we did.
One against Raw and one against Munster Esports.
Yeah, I think it's basically the 2 teams that are tied with us,
Yep.
or at
Exactly.
least second and third.
Yep.
And we were kind of unlucky, I would say, to face those teams very early because we weren't really prepared. I don't remember, but when was exactly the durability patch? But I think it was around those 2 games.
Yeah, it was around those, so you guys were kinda
Yeah,
perturbated by it.
kind of.
Yeah, gotta.
Yeah, I think we weren't prepared, and now
Now you
we
guys
got
are
some
just too good.
practice. Yeah, we played pretty good, at least on official matches.
Yeah,
Yep.
and Timo has shown he can play pretty much anywhere. But yeah, thank you, Kimo. Good job today with DBE, and best of luck towards your next week's matches. All the best.
Thank you.
Problem.
We're gonna let you go back to the team. Thanks again
See ya.
for coming, and well,